I do believe that the U.S. government should cover more of the healthcare and loosen up restrictions on healthcare. Nearly 47 million American citizens are uninsured. The amount of uninsured citizens is going up because fewer employers are offering healthcare to their employees. Even if they are offered healthcare, they may not be able to afford their part of the healthcare premium. More than a third of the companies in the U.S. do not supply healthcare. There's a healthcare company called Cobra for the unemployed, and only 7% of the unemployed can afford that premium. The premiums for this healthcare can go up to $700 a month for family coverage. Coverage is very fragile. If you have to transition through marriages, retirement, self-employment, or switch to part-time or full-time work, your coverage may cut. When you do not have any coverage, you do not have any preventative services or any other coverage.
Okay, Eric, we're going to say you're 1 minute up.
Okay.
They're going to rebut. Here you go.
Well, obviously healthcare is bad, but name 5 things that the government does well. Would you want them in charge of your healthcare?
Well, I don't know.
Now, Canada has free healthcare.
Yeah.
Their citizens come down to the U.S. so they can have healthcare because it just doesn't work in Canada. There are long lines at the hospitals and everything for healthcare. So, if there is free healthcare, it's bad healthcare. So, that's why businesses should supply their own healthcare to the citizens of the United States. And also, it's like, imagine your mom, and she has, like, a disease, and you go to a hospital, and there's a long line. Would you want to wait in that line? I don't think so. So, she would probably have something critical happen to her, and so you wouldn't want that to happen, and so the businesses should really supply their own health care. Thank you.
Eric, you have 30 seconds to rebut.
Okay. Britain does have the same healthcare as Canada. It's a little different, but a lot of countries have the same healthcare where it's free like that. And there's not always a long line, but you aren't denied healthcare and you aren't denied coverage, and it doesn't cost as much. Thank you.
Just because it works with one country doesn't mean it should work with another. You know, just like Derek said, those countries' populations aren't necessarily as high as they are in America. And our feed just died because we went to a
No, it's a
screensaver.
screensaver.
Okay. Well, and like I said, it doesn't work with every country.
Drew, do you have anything to say?
No.
I have something else to say. Also, you're making. Alright, never mind. Alright, rebuttal's over.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, next question. Alright, the next question is... Okay.
It's Drew's question.
Alright, just read the next question.
Just say it right out.
Okay. Alright, just read the question.
All
Alright, the next question is, do you support setting a deadline or withdrawal of troops from Iraq? If yes, then when? Let's say he just put the earpiece. Do you support setting a deadline or withdrawal of troops from Iraq? If yes, then when?
Are you guys going first?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If we bring all our troops back, that would be letting our guard down and it would be unsafe for our country. And if we have the chance to win, we definitely should take it, and we shouldn't bring everyone back to be safe. That's what the Republicans this debate believe.
Okay.
Your turn.
We said we'd be in Iraq for 3 to 6 months. We have been there for almost 4 years, and we're borrowing almost $200 billion from China to fund our war each year. We're in $2 trillion of debt. The Bush administration has made 939 false statements about Iraq, and Bush alone has made 290, New York Times said. Okay? So,
Imagine if you have a virus and it's in your body, and the virus takes control of like your foot, you say. Now, after you cut off your foot, are you just gonna let that wound stay open for you, or are you gonna sew it up and shut it back? That's what we're gonna be doing in Iraq if we leave early.
okay. Yes, we could stay and finish what we started, but we're not really getting anything done. We've already done most of the things and lots of people are getting killed. We should withdraw right now and maybe use the money for poverty or other things that we can help fix.
Next question.